So I want to take a minute and say thank you to all of you for joining us today. We at ARG are very happy and proud of the partnerships that we've developed with people in our industry, such as RingCentral. Clearly, we have the benefit of having about 100 to 150 conversations with technology leaders across the spectrum within the Washington metropolitan area on a monthly basis. A key component of 99% of those conversations is unified communications or communications in the cloud. We're happy today to have a conversation with you all. And our friends at RingCentral, they are also clearly a leader in that space. They've positioned themselves in the famous Gartner Magic Quadrant as well as you can be positioned within that realm. They've brought a lot of great technology to bear within their solutions, and we're real happy to introduce them today to have a conversation with you about some of the things that they're doing they're real excited about. So with that being said, I'll turn it over to Dan with RingCentral.
Great.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, I'll use this. Thank you. And so I'm going to try to be brief. I think I'm going to try to get this in before the national anthem. So if I see people taking off their hats, I'll take that as a hint. But I really appreciate the invitation to come here today and discuss some of what we're doing here. Just really the beginning of a dialogue with ARG and RingCentral. So looking forward to that. I think, Anthony, we designed this to be 10 minutes. We'll see. I'll do my best. So we won't spend too much time. I really like the way this is laid out with, we talk about the cloud, we talk about unified communications as a service, persistent collaboration. So the cloud PBX on the bottom, kind of traditional, maybe where some people start or did get a start, voice, audio conferencing, fax, and then what we're calling modern unified communications in a cloud, video meetings, right? Collaboration, contact center, text, SMS text in the enterprise, kind of still new and kind of still absent from a lot of offerings. I bought a new car this week on Monday. I SMS texted to the internet salesperson, the salesperson, and the finance person for 2 weeks. And then when I got to see them in person, they're using their personal cell phones. I found it odd, like, a year from now, if I text, they might be at the competitor and all that, all that goodwill is gone. So business SMS, to your work DID. I tell Anthony, millennials like me, we don't like making phone calls. We like making text and anything but phone call. So funny. And
we laugh. We laugh.
I said, what's so funny? I thought maybe the hat would disguise it on a millennial. And team collaboration, which I think was one of your topics for today, the persistent chat, group chat. Really, if you were at Enterprise Connect this year, that seemed to be the topic of the day. Everybody was rolling out their team collaboration applications. We've had that for a number of years. We acquired Glip and integrated that into our solution, so we'll be talking about that. And then advanced capabilities, particularly the open APIs and global capability. This is really, there's a lot to be desired about one system global. 5-digit dialing globally, one system to manage, one system to administer worldwide. So I think that's where we see why the cloud makes sense to a lot of customers. So unified communications, this is what I was talking about here, was the team collaboration, the group collaboration. It's chat, it's one-on-one chat to teams, groups. So what we see is drastic reduction of email, and the reply all. No, these are topics, these are teams. I have a customer, one of my most beloved customers, who had a proof of concept and were using our team collaboration Glip to run their business and to run their proof of concept. And when they decided to buy from us, the project manager emailed them a bunch of documents, and they wrote back, "Can't you just Glip this to us?" It was the greatest thing I ever experienced. It's like much more effective than emailing me these huge files. So when we integrate voice, single pane of glass, WebRTC, one-click voice, one-click video, one-click audio, right? One click to communicate between teams. That's where we see, I think, the promise of unified communications. I'll move it along. And then integrations. Every customer comes with their applications that they use to run the business. So if we're integrating Salesforce into team collaboration, so you click on a Salesforce link within the chat and it opens that. Or a ServiceNow integration, so when you make an incident in ServiceNow, it could send out a team chat to 100 people if that incident was serious enough. And those hooks should be out of the box. Another thing about Enterprise Connect was bots, the age of the bots. So integrating into bot to not just to be cool, but to help you run your business. You'll see here, when did I last talk to Jose? Well, this was your last conversation with Jose. Remind me to call Jose tomorrow at 8 a.m. and then it reminds you those bots. Now, we don't make bots that I know of. Maybe someone's working on them. But you'll see here BotKit, Urbot, HubBot, Lita, Glip Adapter, other bots. So we have plugins for the bots is the point of that. So I think we see that's where this is going, is integrating the team collaboration, the persistent chat with the bots and the APIs. You'll see that there. This is, I think, another great example of unified communications, because we all say that word. On the left is a lot of different technologies, fine technologies that accomplish certain functions. This happens to be one of our customers, Boxcom. They had all of these applications. They replaced them all with RingCentral and our single license for these capabilities. And again, made things much simpler. This is from CIO Magazine quote, and Paul Chapman said he saved about $800,000 a year. So the potential for unified communications is cost savings. Also, I like this. This is hot off the presses. A customer of ours, a freight company, that are leveraging team collaboration, Glip, to run their business. This is a busy slide, but too many messages in one place. That's the inbox with 200 new messages. We employed a research firm that did a study, and they said if you get more than 100 new messages in a day, you'll reply to at most 5% of them, and then if you get a text message, its average reply is 3 seconds. So clearly, email's not the answer for all applications. The other thing is, customer saying he doesn't know how much time he saves, but he thinks between 30 minutes to an hour per employee. Hi, welcome. You didn't miss the exciting part yet. I'm just getting warmed up. Talking about team collaboration, group collaboration as an effective way to communicate. So we do have a word from our sponsor, RingCentral. We talked about the Gartner Magic Quadrant, and we are pleased to be among the leaders category. We are very much looking forward to the 2017 results, which are probably coming out this month, maybe published in September. But also Frost & Sullivan Company of the Year. Leader in 2017 UCAS scorecard, another leader in Argonne Research. Probably the one, because I'm an employee here, that I like is the Forbes Most Trusted Company Top 100. And I think I'm proud of that. Probably more than any of those. So, Anthony and I and Jason are here today. We'll chat with you and we'll watch the game with you. But again, sometimes people say, well, RingCentral, heard of you, what exactly? So we've got $400 million revenue. We have over 350,000 customers. So, thanks to our partnerships with ARG and the likes, we're not a new company. We've been around 13 years, 2,200 employees. This has got to been up since the last time we made this. I know we have 100 open job requisitions now. If you know any good people, and some of our premier customers that have, nice enough to let us use their logos. So just giving you that, so you know who are these guys with RingCentral on their tag walking around here. The integrations I talked about, I know we'll probably get to the national anthem in a moment, but again, this is an important part. Really, you're investing in a platform to help you run your business, not to run the business the way we built it for you to do, really to be customizable. And there are, as you probably know, some real cost efficiencies and ROI when you take a lot of the investment that you put into a premise system and move that to a cloud.